Icebergs are known to be hazards to ships, but now there's a big one off Greenland that's actually threatening an entire village. Meteorologist Eric Van Dam joins us now. He's been tracking this.
Not just any old iceberg, a 11 million ton iceberg. That's 11 megatons. Huge, right? Yeah. And we've got some spectacular video to show you what this 11 million ton iceberg looks like. It is parked precariously close to this tiny village. This is off of western Greenland. That's called a calving iceberg. It's grounded itself there, but there are concerns by some of the local residents that the calving iceberg that just broke off, you saw in the video there, will do this. Check out this video. I want to just show this to you because look at that small wave starting to move up that small little channel. Okay, that's a mini tsunami. This has been known to happen. What we're concerned about here is that this iceberg and a combination of warm weather and heavy rainfall could cause a larger piece of an ice to calve off of the iceberg, creating an even larger tsunami. So residents there along the coast have actually evacuated. There's about 170 inhabitants across that area. And wow, for good reason too. Look at this. An iceberg is roughly the size of a stadium, or can be, but that's just the part that you and I see. It's really the iceberg above the surface. Remember, the majority of the iceberg is actually below the ocean surface, so about 80 to 90% of it is actually not visible to the human eye. So an ideal situation for this iceberg off the coast of western Greenland would be for it to get caught up in the what is called the Baffin Current. It would get lost in Baffin Bay and crisis over, right? But if the conditions there cause heavy rainfall and warm melting, well, this large iceberg, which is again 10 to 11 megatons, could break off a large piece of ice and cause that mini tsunami to take place. Well, that's not what we want to see, but while we're keeping in the northern hemisphere, we are all keeping a close eye on Wimbledon in London today, and looks as if the men's final will be very hot. Temperatures today around 30 degrees Celsius. Wow, that is a very hot men's final. Anderson versus Djokovic. Wow. I wonder who will win in those types of conditions. But how about that video, right? Coming out of Greenland? It's incredible.
I had no idea that icebergs could be a danger because of that and could cause tsunamis.
Not many people think about that. It is a danger to the shipping industry, but goodness, to have that so close to a area of people, well, that's something I would...
Do we know if there's a chunk that could fall off? I mean, or is that just one of many possibilities?
It is one of many possibilities. The most ideal situation would be for that iceberg to move on out because of the currents.